thing. If my car won't drive and my chain won't bling, if my spirits get low, there remains one sure thing. God is in the midst of it all.
Yes, He is.
So as my money gets funny and my friends get few, and my back's against the wall and I'm not sure what to do, and family, they mean well, but they can't help me make it through, I just ask my Lord and Savior what to do. I drop to a position that I know so well. I raise my hands in the air to shame all hell. To the voice of the top of my voice, I begin to yell that God is in the midst of it all. How y'all doing today? Y'all good? Everybody know that God is in the midst of it all? Amen. It's one of His attributes. It's called He's omnipresent, meaning He's always there at all times, no matter what, even when you can't feel Him. So I came up with a little saying, when you can't trace Him, you still got to trust Him, right? Yeah, but since I've been here so much, and I'm running out of poems, I can't write faster than y'all have programs. So I decided to bring someone along with me to share poetry in her own way. I want y'all give it up to my friend Joyce Stubbs.
Come on!
Bless him. Speak up.
I found him. And I tell you, he have a love to be jealous of. Daily hugs and kisses on my forehead just because. The thought of him being next to me makes butterflies come alive on my stomach. Butterflies more beautiful than any eye has ever seen, because these butterflies are completely wrapped in his presence, his touch. Makes me tremble because his love is a symbol of perfection. His selection has caused me to be queen like in the kingdoms of Esther's day. His smile can light up a room, open doors, light up the world, make rainbows stretch farther. Attempting to compete by shining brighter, there's no comparison. His skin is the color of an indistinct nationality. It reminds me of beauty. Our eyes interlocking, the eyes been supernaturally stricken to survive. Our eyes died and gone to heaven. Pinch myself. I swear I can hear angels singing love songs in the background.
All right.
Because when he looks at me, it's more than a spark. It's more like a blazing forest fire. Each tree the size of earth is quaking in my stomach. His eyes are the color of passion, empathetic yet burning for justice. My heart flutters as we those butterflies again, growing into something more. Hearts interlocked like we are one, because eternal life is to know him. Hands interlocked like we are lovers, walking this narrow path he's already taken, holds in his hands.
Yeah.
Don't make me nervous, because I know as I walk this earth, that's where his power flows from.
Yeah.
And he took my death on the cross, that's where his blood flowed from. But from his weak heart, that's where his love flowed from. And it's my privilege to know him. And if you don't, I tell you, we have love to be jealous of. Everyone?
One more.
Y'all finishing school, y'all are excited in your class, but welcome to class.
All right.
Teach.
I've come to tell you what you want to hear. Tickle your fancy. No matter if I got heresy surfing the waves of my fingertips, or Pharisee tendencies waving from these untamed lips like a sail in a sea storm. Sell you fake pearls of words I've learned but refuse to chisel my heart with. It's cool as long as my metaphors are cute. Osprey cherry blossom perfume got you thinking it's fruit. I can teach you.
Yeah.
Jesus' resurrection is one. A many ways to heaven, two. Save good people from a hell that doesn't really exist. 3 days comatose. 4, all those, including all trusted in the 5 pillars of Islamic works to cleanse their sins. 6, status for a God playing limbo.
My God.
Or purgatory. Bent backwards on creating an alternate form of escape beyond the cross. Some people think if you add these 6 half-truths, it'll equal 3 undeniable facts of the Trinitarian gospel.
All right.
Negative. Because the truth is canceled out, only lies are the remainder. And maybe I've gone on a tangent. But I'm wishing one saint would co-sign on the truth of the gospel versus entertainment. Versus are not some form of entertainment. They are more than your average teaching. I mean, really. Do we need a cute gospel, or one viewed from the right angle? A double-edged sword itself stands undivided as fresh baked pie. And if it's too square to be rooted in truth, then I'll be the exponent solving this problem. A squared plus B squared is C squared. Seeking all answers, biblically based, is common courtesy to a God who breathed life into pages and commanded it to multiply quick like Adam. They did living and active like the reaction of a base and an alkali. I could lie. Stand on this stage and plant seeds of weeds to choke your fruit. As long as I use words like systematic theology, you'll be convinced I'm saved.
Hey, my God.
Then be convinced that Jesus is the same as everyone else, when in reality he is the uncommon denominator.
Come on.
Walk this earth dominating, plus signs followed him till he nominated himself to be nailed to one.
Yeah.
He is more than just a man. He is God in the flesh, and his flesh is the spirit of God. He is one human. Not that you can fit God into anybody's box, but 1 to the third power still equals 1. And it's crazy. Even math adds up more rational than some, but acknowledging the reality of the Trinity. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, fulfilling a pre-calculated plan. Presenting a fraction of this gospel will be near blasphemy to a holy God. Believing it will have you thinking you're scaling the Tower of Babel that's backwards. It'll have you praying to protract time as you slide down the slippery slope of a scalene triangle. And don't triangle in it different. The thing about adjacent angles is they can look identical, share the same plane, but never overlap because they go in different directions. Where are you flying to?
Come on now.
Make it your business class to coach yourself first in truth. Truth is, these type of equations only have one answer. The truth has been revealed to you throughout the whole book. He is Jesus Christ, God, crucified and resurrected for the sins of men. Problem solved.
Yeah.